Hi everyone, it's Ingrid Mae here, and I'm very excited that this album, Closing Time, is finally going to be in your hot little hands. A big thank you to everybody who's helped to make this possible. It was the first time that I produced an album on my own. I've always written all the songs, but I've got such an amazing team in Rock Guy who helped co-produce, and also Brad Bergen, who was a consultant producer on the album. And I guess for me, if Holy Smoke, so thanks to everyone who've loved me because of Holy Smoke. I love this record. And if this record is outlaw country, then Closing Time gets back to the hideout for all the awesome secret stuff. So this really cuts a bit deeper. I'm here to talk about the tracks off the album today. And we'll start off with No SOS. So No SOS is really, I guess, my idea about a love that you're in and you know how bad it is for you, but you just love it anyway. And it's got a kind of a Western Britney Spears vibe. It's very poppy, but it's not a young, flippant type of a song. It's a very powerful song in that there's a controlled heat in there, and it's kind of sexy, but very controlled. So there's someone in control singing the song, which could be me. We then move on to How You Do It, and How You Do It is my fun party song that we've been playing for some time. I think the first record of us playing it is 4 years ago, and How You Do It is about that person that has charisma that everyone loves, who has the huge, massive ego, and the girls poke fun at him, but still secretly they probably want to be with this person. And it's a bit of a Robert Palmer vibe for me. It's got that real 80s kind of an anthem vibe. So that's How You Do It. And How You Do It was the fourth single that was released. So the third single is Better Man. And Better Man is a real, almost like a call to action song. And bear in mind that Better Man was written before the pandemic and before a lot of stuff. And it's so interesting that now looking at the lyrics of Better Man, it means so much more given that history's obviously taken place. But it's the idea that a better world is possible for everyone. So it's a very strong song, and some beautiful guitar work and great harmonies with Brad and Paul chiming in on those harmonies as well. Closing Time for me, I've been performing this song for quite some time and people have loved it. And it's almost like a wooden roller coaster. So it kind of gets going like a Clydesdale. And I wrote this song about my sadness at actually performing around Sydney. I did a couple of years of playing 3-hour shows, doing covers, and this song's actually a cynical view of that. So you can take your opinion of the song, but that's actually where it came from, but it's always nice to hear where people take the songs. Wayside again is it's a beautiful song, but it's really that feeling of hopelessness that you're completely aware of, but you need to be in that feeling. And I guess that's what I meant by fallen into blue, and there's nothing. Like a Rose, or as I originally wrote the song, Dead Just Like a Rose. It was written around the same time as Wayside, and it's more of a Western song, and it's basically telling the person to really not love you and to just keep on going because you're dead just like a rose. Back in the Saddle. Back in the Saddle is a song, we played this a lot at our local at the Dulwich Hill Hotel, and Back in the Saddle always got people stripping. So look, it gets people excited. The song itself is about someone that's given up that needs to get back into life and get their confidence back. And the lyrics kind of open up with he's done and dusted, and his roof is surely rusted. So yeah, it's a great fun song, Back in the Saddle. Building Fences. Building Fences again is a song for those who have experience needing to kind of close their heart down and keep their heart kind of protected, and it's really a euphemism about the running horses being corralled back in again, and it's quite a powerful ballad. Country Queens. Country Queens was written after the fact, and it just kind of, nostalgia is my drug of choice if you haven't noticed, and Country Queens was all about me growing up and driving to Sandy Hollow where my grandparents had a dairy farm, and my uncle took over and was running the dairy, and we'd drive up every second weekend, and I listened to a little tape that was like Queens of Country with Dottie West and Lynn Anderson and Dolly Parton, etc. And I'd sing harmony in the back seat, so I remember that very well. We've then got Hold On Me. I think Hold On Me is one of the prettiest songs on the album, and it's funny because I like to kind of switch things around a bit. So if you listen to the imagery when it all comes crashing down and you're flying into the eye of the storm, it's only when you do those things that you then go back to exactly where you need to be. So it's kind of a funny little song. If you listen to Getting Swept Away, and it's almost like there's a little bird caught in a storm. It's a little bit kind of scary and violent, but it all comes back to, it all comes crashing down and everything makes sense again. So it's a really pretty song. Like It's Over. Like It's Over is basically about being in a love that you know is over. And it talks about, you know, you kiss like you miss her. And it's a ballad that I think it's a beautiful song, but the person who knows that the love is gone doesn't want to say anything about it yet. So there's a real peaceful beauty in the song, but at its heart, it's a little bit sad. Poor Little Thing. Poor Little Thing is a really, I guess the steel guitars in this song for a start, the slide. I just said steel guitars. There are no steel guitars in Poor Little Thing, it's slide. So Poor Little Thing is basically an anthem for being on the outside and for being that person that's not accepted, and being quite okay with the fact that you are there. So yeah, I Don't Want to Be Your Poor Little Thing is really an anthem for those that are on the outskirts. Then we've got The Party's Over, which was written after Rock Guy's birthday. So we all got back from playing a party at the Dulwich Hill Hotel at the Gladstone, and I wrote this in the morning. So this is the morning after, and it was so lovely. We had so many friends come to Paul's birthday, and I just felt a bit emotional about the whole thing, and penned this song just about thinking how short and fleeting life can be. And little did I know that we actually, for those that don't know, we lost Eddie Joseph. And this album I've dedicated to Ed because we had so much fun putting it down. And he would have been so over the moon for this. And it's really bittersweet that he's not here to enjoy it. So I'm sorry.
Think about your friends and raise them high. Does it make you wanna cry? The party's over now. The lights are on.
I don't know if you can see this picture when we last played at Araluen. We had such a great time. But this album's just a labour of love, and it's something that Paul and I worked on together, Eddie put his heart and soul into it, and Brad also threw himself into this project, and we basically hung out at 707 at Kemps Creek, and we did 3 weeks of pre-production way back in December 2019, before the pandemic. By the time 2020 came in, the fires were burning in the Blue Mountains, and it was probably the 5th of January, if I remember correctly, that we laid down the music, and I didn't put the vocals down until after the pandemic. So we had this album sitting there completely done, and it wasn't until later that I put the vocals down. And we're just really happy that the friends who have been with us on the journey know how much it's meant to us to get this album out, and we're so truly happy that it is. I'd like to thank Takamine Guitars. They keep me in my guitars. Country Rocks have always been a supporter of mine, and I wouldn't have played any of the stages I've played without the support of Country Rocks. And Kaz Waters, we love you, and you've been a great support as well and believing in us. And we'd like to just thank all the local crew that have supported us. The people of Queanbeyan, the people of Braidwood, the people of Araluen, yeah, just thank you so much, and let us know what you think. Let us know what your favourite track is. There's 14 songs on the album, and yeah, we hope you love it. See you later.